Good evening and welcome to the September 14th meeting of the Lowell License Commission. Secretary Nguyen, was the meeting posted?
Yes.
Number one on the agenda, please.
Our minutes for the meeting of August 24th, 2017.
Commissioner Krieger. Oh, Commissioner Donahue on the motion. Seconded by Commissioner Krieger. All in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? The motion carries. Thank you.
Second item on our agenda is an application by the 99 Restaurants of Boston, LLC, the all-alcoholic beverages restaurant licensee at 850 Chelmsford Street for change of 2 corporate offices. Attorney Joe Devlin of Boston is representing the licensee.
Good evening. State your name for the record, sir.
Yes, my name is Joe Devlin, and I represent the applicant 99 Restaurants of Boston, LLC. Please.
Has this already been brought before us, Secretary Nguyen? Was this already brought before us? Are we here to approve, or?
Well, what it is that the 99 has made a corporate change at the corporate office. They have about 63 licensed establishments in Massachusetts.
Yep.
Attorney Devlin is their legal counsel in the state.
Yeah.
So it's a question of whether the ABC, the Alcoholic Beverages Control Commission, has reviewed the matter. They see nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
But by state law, licensing authorities need to give its approval for the application, because by state law, these type of applications should originate with the licensing authority, then be sent to the Alcohol Beverages Control Commission. But because of the volume of licensed establishments the 99 has in Massachusetts, it's much simpler to have the ABC look at it, see if there's any irregularities there. If none.
So they've done their due diligence.
So you're just.
Okay, I get it. I get it. Anything further to add, Counsel?
No, it's called the inverted approval process, and
Yep.
we go there first, and they run the queries on the officers, and then, it would take probably about a year to do it the other way around.
I understand. Any questions, comments from the board?
I just have one question for
Commissioner
council.
Donahue?
Have you appeared at every one of these local boards?
I
It's an awful lot of boards to go before.
represent a lot of chain restaurants, and chain restaurants seem to go to the same cities and towns, so I've been to a lot of these places multiple times. Probably about 2/3 of them did not make us come. That's kind of counterintuitive because we bill by the hour, so I'm okay with appearing before you.
Anything else you want to talk about, since you got all this
Sure,
time?
let's,
Do I have a motion? Moved by Commissioner Donahue, second by Commissioner Howell. All in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? The motion carries. Thank you very much.
thank you, nice to see you again.
Thank you, Mr. Devil.
Proceeding with the next item, we have a request for reconsideration. The application by the licensed applicant, Spiros and Company, Inc., doing business as Lowell Burger Company. Nicholas J. Spiros, Director for an all-alcoholic beverages restaurant license at 143 Merrimack Street.
Good evening. State your name for the record.
Hello, Nicholas J. Spiros.
Mr. Spiros, what's going on?
There was a clerical error in the last application.
I saw it came back from the ABCC.
Came back from the ABCC, and we corrected it, and we'd like to move forward.
Secretary Nguyen, everything else seems to be in order?
It appears that way. It's now really in the hands of the investigator for the Alcoholic Beverages Control Commission, who had reviewed this application when it was sent several weeks ago. It appears that everything is in compliance with what the investigator requested.
Yep.
It's just a matter of having the investigator review it and do what the investigators do for the ABC, and presumably in the next week or two, the ABC will grant its approval.
That's fine. Any questions or comments from Mr. Spiros on the board? Move for approval for reconsideration, seconded by Commissioner Howell. All in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Spiros, good luck.
Thanks.
Hearing good things over there.
Thank you.
Very good.
All right,
Very
have a
good.
good night. See ya.
You bet.
Proceeding with number 4, we have applications to dispense wines only. Barbara L. Gagel of Air Lofts Art Gallery at 172 Middle Street has requested wine dispensing permits for an art exhibit. Lowell Celebrates Gray Words, a Kerouac event, which will be for Friday, October 6, 2017, from 4:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. And she's also filed an application for an event called Mask Show, local artists, Saturday, November 4th, from 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m.
Good evening. State your name for the record.
I'm Barbara Gagel.
Hi, Barbara, have you held one of these licenses before?
Yes,
You have. Any problems?
never.
Never. All right. Questions or comments from the board? Move for approval by Commissioner Howe, seconded by Commissioner Donahue. All in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Ms. Cagle, good luck with your events.
Thank you.
All right, have a nice
And
evening.
you, please come. I'd love to have you.
Mr. Chairman, the next application noted on the agenda, Wendy Wilkins, for an event at Mill Number 5. She informed me earlier today that her, apparently the organizer for the activity at Farmers Market apparently overbooked, and she was odd person out.
Okay,
So she's requesting her application be withdrawn without prejudice, and,
motion by Commissioner
later.
Donahue, seconded by
yeah,
Commissioner Howe.
she's,
And we will do that.
okay.
All right?
Proceeding with the, oh, I'm sorry,
You can't forget about
I
Tabitha.
forget
It's
Tabitha.
the first time she's been here in a week.
I just assumed everything was all set. But in any event, Tabitha has filed applications on behalf of the Aramark. She is catering manager. The application for one-day license for beer and wine, and the events she's applying for are at University Crossing, Maloney Ballroom, 220 Pawtucket Street, the NEASC meeting and reception for Friday, September 22nd, 2:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Also for an event at the New England Quilt Museum, 18 Shattuck Street, for the nursing faculty reception, which is Wednesday, September 27th, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. An event also at the Allen House, 2 Solomon Way, the mock trial alumni event, which is Thursday, September 28th, 5 p.m. to 9:30 p.m.
Good evening. State your name for the record.
Tabitha Garnett.
How you been, Tabitha?
I'm good.
Things are good?
They are.
You love coming here?
Oh, of
Okay.
course.
All right. Questions or comments from the board?
What does NEASC
I
stand
knew you
for?
were going to ask that.
Ah.
The New England Association of Schools and Colleges. So it's for the accreditation for the UMass Lowell. So it's a kickoff for that, for all the faculty and staff of UMass Lowell.
So you're bribing them with booze?
It's for the faculty to get ready.
I got it. I get it.
So-
Well said.
No?
I got it. Yeah.
Move approval.
Move forward by Commissioner Krieger, seconded by Commissioner Howe. All in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Tabitha, good luck.
Thank you.
Good seeing you.
Last is the Executive Secretary's report. The event cancellation, which was notified the law office, the License Commission Office, September 6, 2017. Gabby Davis, made in Lowell. Special one-day licenses that were granted August 24th and issued August 31st. All alcoholic beverages license for an event that was to be at the Pawtucket Prism, the Waterfront Plaza. And this was the opening reception for the Lowell Food and Wine Festival, Thursday, September 7th. Also, an application and license for the event at the JFK Plaza, Arcan Drive Grand Tasting Lowell Food and Wine Festival, Saturday, September 9th. And the third license that was granted and issued was for the Tudo Bean Wine and Cheese Cellars, the parking lot at 58 Prescott Street, Sips and Sweets. That was canceled. That was a Saturday, September 9th, from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. That's for the,
Ryan, we have to improve on your Italian. It's not tutu bean, all right? All right, it's got to be tutto bene.
Tudo Ben.
Tutto bene. All right. Motion by Commissioner Donahue, seconded by Commissioner Krieger to place the Executive Secretary report on file. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Commissioner Krieger, you had something to add?
Yes. We had a request for sound. Hannah somebody, I can't remember who, two of us said okay, and she was out. You were out, and so I sent her an email on Friday saying, yeah, go ahead, just do what the police tell you. Do we know, did that event happen? Did we cover it up with a license later on?
Well, certainly there was no license issued. I can assure you that. I saw the email that Hannah, apparently at a last minute, the week of Labor Day week, apparently somebody came to I think it may have been the special events coordinator for the city that brought it to the attention, seeking the permit for the amplification of sound for an Indian festival that would be held at the Heritage Park, which is state-owned property managed by the Conservation and Recreation Agency of the state. I'm sure the event took place. I can't say with certainty. As far as the amplification is concerned, there was no permit issued. The applicant apparently either forgot, but certainly was too little too late in terms of getting the permit for the License Commission to review. I noted on the application, it was a date of sometime in June of 2017. So apparently there was some intent on the part to file it, but never did. So all of this got to your attention, obviously in the means of hoping to if there was any concern on the part of Lowell Police or the neighbors in the area, and that would be the primary concern, was whether the neighbors would be upset by anything that was coming out of that location.
Did we receive any calls, Captain Webb?
No, not that I'm aware of, Mr.
That's
Chairman.
Works perfect.
That's fine. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion adjourned.
Motion adjourned by Commissioner Donahue, seconded by Commissioner Howell. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Everyone have a good evening.
Geez, I
Thank you.
tried to stretch it out, but I think you got a new record. I've got a story for you.